man named Thales was the first to even think about the elements in 600 and something BC in Greece. So they give you 600 something BC in Greece, a man named Thales from a city named Miletus, and we're going to get into that in the next lesson. Or Alexandria in 325 BC, which is 300 years later. Again, Greeks, but this time they're in Egypt. This is what the Western world will tell you. We beg to differ, and we would advise that you consider the fact that the Sphinx was said to be constructed in the age of Leo, which is 10,500 years before the Common Era.
The Sphinx? What's
the
that?
Sphinx, the Great Sphinx in Egypt. It's said to be constructed in 10,500 BC.
In the age of Leo?
In the age of Leo.
So that was before the Greeks or Greece.
That was about 10,200 years.
So you're telling me
Before.
that the idea of elements and science came about 10,000 years later when the Sphinx were...
Right. What the Western world suggests is, despite the erecting of the Sphinx, despite the Valley of the Kings that already existed in southern Kim, or southern Egypt as they call it, despite the fact that gold had been molded into masks that fit particular facial structures, all which is necessary parts. You have to have a great understanding of the elements in order to manipulate gold on that level.
Yeah.
But despite all of those admissions, the Western world still tells you, yes, the Platonic era of history is, in fact, the beginning of the classical elements. Okay? And their number is 4. The contemporary classical elements are 4. Well, the contemporary accepted number, let me say that again. The most widely accepted contemporary number is 4. And that's fire, air, water, and what? Earth. Okay? So those are the classical elements.
What's the 5? Depending on who you're talking to. Is it gas? The 5th?
Some people say
That would be air.
Well, in China they say metal.
It's like wood or something.
Wood.
Exactly. Metal, wood, hot is one. Some break it down into fire, water, air, earth, hot, dry, wet, cold, something like that. So there's many variations.
But fire, air,
I know, I tried to Google it and I've seen so many different opinions.
On the classical elements, right.
Yeah.
But what we're dealing with is the most widely accepted. That doesn't mean that everybody accepts it.
It's the 4.
That just means it's the most widely accepted. We're dealing with the 4. So those are the 4 classical elements.
Kind of off topic.
Yes, sir.
I'm not exactly sure, but because you know how art imitates life, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie Fifth Element, what was that?
It was definitely in reference to
Yeah.
the classical elements.
Yeah, I know there was. I'm trying to remember what was.
The 5th element was the girl.
Yeah, the girl herself was the 5th element.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, so these are the fire, water, air, and earth. Those are considered the classical elements: fire, water, air, earth. This is all basic foundation that everybody needs. Okay.
Okay.
Now, I would like for each individual to come up and fill in their particular sign, if you know it,
Can I get some blue for?
based off of our list. So this is Aries. Its symbol is the ram. It's now.
Am I wrong?
No.
Okay. Tell me. Yep.
Its birthdays are in March and April. Its planetary ruler is Mars. And Its element is fire.
Next.
That's Aries. Virgo. Its symbol is the Virgin. Its birthdays are in August and September. Its ruler is Mercury. And its element is Earth.
Somebody don't know. Got the cheat sheet.
I'll give it to you, bro. Sister Medina, her symbol is Pisces, or rather her sign is Pisces. The symbol is the fish. The birthdays are in February and March. Its planetary rulers are Neptune and Jupiter.
No, I should have knew that.
And its element is water.
Oh, no. I should have at least known Neptune was the planetary ruler. Just for the simple fact that it is the Pisces and the sign of the fish and everything relates with water. Neptune it's like either the Greek or Roman god of the seas.
Of the seas, exactly.
It's like Mars and Aries are the gods of war.
So, everybody was handed a quiz at the beginning of this lesson. I would like for everybody to pull those quizzes out now. And what we will do is we'll actually fill the quiz out together, if time permits. What time is it?
7:28.
Okay. We're at exactly about an hour. Do y'all want to do this together, or you want us to take it home?
Well,
I want to take it
the
home.
last part of it, we can take it home. I can study it at home. That's fine.
Okay.
What are all of the?
And in actuality, I would like for everybody to do that. Actually, go and you have empties. If you would, on the first section. Oh, actually, yeah, it has symbol, birthday, ruler, and element. Okay. So on your quiz, there are empty spaces for the symbol, the birthday, the ruler, and the element. Go and look it up and fill in that list. And that'll be y'all's assignment for today. Now, there were some key terms that I mentioned during the lecture. Real quick, I never got to give y'all these terms in terms of vocabulary. So I want to give them to y'all now. Nobody stopped me and asked me what these words meant, so I assumed by y'all's experience in the previous lessons that you knew what these words meant. But for the sake of the DVD, we want to mention all of the vocabulary words for those students who are following online or on the DVD. So, first vocabulary word is the word chemical. The word chemical. Can you see? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Can you see the board on the camera, brother?
Not exceptionally well. It has to be zoomed in on.
Okay. Let me get a zoom on that for those of our students who are watching online. And I'll try to make the words big for you. Chemical. As it relates to LIU. The word chemical.
The name of Kim.
As it relates to LIU.
Of or related to the chemical.
Yes, sir. Having an origin in the land of Kim.